And how's the day on Affiliate Nerd Out? And we're here spreading that good word about affiliate marketing. My guest today, Todd Wiseman, CEO and owner of Pubrecruiter.com, coming to join me and nerd out about publisher recruitment and everything else. If you enjoy our show and you want to be a guest of mine, come click this QR code or go to dustinhouse.com/nerd and sign up to be in the Nerdatorium. Todd, welcome. Great to have you here, bud.
Thanks, Dustin. Great to be here, and hello, every affiliate nerd out there.
Awesome. I met Todd at an affiliate summit years ago, and we hit it off. And through the years, he's been a great affiliate manager in this industry, and been connected with him a long time. So we're going to talk about what he's doing over at Pubrecruiter. If you have any questions about affiliate marketing and you want to jump in, feel free to drop it in the chat below. But without further ado, Todd, who are you?
I get that question a lot, actually. My
Do
wife asked
you?
that too. No, well, for me, I've been in the affiliate industry 10 years. Started at a cashback website. Won't name drop because I don't know if they still exist or not, but
Yeah.
uh,
Or if anybody liked them. Like
I won't
I
say the latter.
yeah.
But yeah, I worked there, got my bearings in affiliate, learned to kind of the power behind working with brands, seeing the performance roll in. Before that, I worked as many different digital types of opportunities, and even going back further, working at a pawn shop. So I know all the powers of negotiation, and the affiliate channel kind of it works with that in a sense. You do use
Mm,
negotiation, and from there, went to an affiliate network, worked with different partners and advertisers, worked at several affiliate agencies, large and small. Um, so currently working with the brand directly, Liberty Tax, but I also have built out a recruitment platform called Pubrecruiter.com, which I built myself, and it really helps solve the problem of publisher recruitment and that initial outreach.
awesome. Fantastic. I put Todd's link to his LinkedIn profile in the chat. Jump on it. And while you're in that chat, why don't you drop a little line and hassle us a little bit? Todd over here is a Philly fan. You know, everybody knows I'm a Giants homer. Drop baseball, drop affiliate. We don't care. We can take it. Todd, let's talk about Pub Recruiter. I didn't realize you built it out. Like, what was that process like for? Well, you know what? Let's start with what pubrecruiter.com is first. What does it do?
Yeah, so Pubrecruiter is a dashboard in a sense. You sign up as a brand or a partner or a publisher,
Mm-hmm.
whatever verbiage you use. And you sign up and you get access to multiple opportunities. So if you're a publisher, you get and you see multiple opportunities for brands, and then vice versa. So if you're a brand, you get access to see multiple publishers and partners within the affiliate space. It's strictly affiliate, so you're not going to see, a ton of, content partners. You're going to see strictly affiliate. You're going to see content partners as well, blogs, anything that touches really the affiliate tracking industry.
Okay.
And, yeah, and it really makes it simple to reach out to these partners, get the initial outreach going. So that's the gist of it.
Okay. Great. What do you charge brands or publishers to be on this platform?
Well, right now it's 100% free. So you
Okay.
can sign up. It's free to get going. I built it on the side. And really, it's there for you to kind of find new partners. Right now, it's free. I can't say that it will be down the road, as I'm looking to launch it possibly into a business. But anyone who signs up now will be grandfathered in. So you do get access to the dashboard, the Chrome extension, which also works when you hop onto a partner website. You do get contact information. You can send outreach directly from the Chrome extension, which is patent pending also. I just want
Ooh,
to throw that
okay.
out there.
Yeah. So you add a Chrome extension onto this, and uh, what about you? Did you build this out yourself, or did you hire developers to go and do this stuff?
Yeah, so it's a bit of both. I do know a bit of HTML, light JavaScript, but
All right.
I built the frameworks myself, and then I did, hire a freelancer for the development of,
Yes.
everything else. So, um, yeah.
Great. Well, it looks like we got somebody interested already in here. Maria says that does it find new targeted affiliates?
It does in a sense. So when you sign up, let's say you're a brand, and you're in the finance space,
Hmm.
we will tag you as a finance brand, and then you get access to finance partners. But once you're in the dashboard, you can see any partner within the platform. There are also some hidden ones in there, so I kind of restrict them. Some partners want their information
Hmm.
private, which makes sense for them. Same with the brands. So we also have a portion where I can recommend partners for you. That's like that
Okay.
agency-like solution that I was possibly looking to build out. But yeah, you get targeted partners that you may already work with, but also possibly ones you don't.
Okay. Excellent. Well, looks like Maria's in for it. She's gonna go give it a try.
Yep.
And it's just pubrecruiter.com, right?
Pubrecruiter.com, you'll see create your free profile. You select if you're a brand or a creator and go from there.
Fantastic. All right. And so you're servicing both brands and publishers in there. Everybody creates their own profile, and it's just like a networking hub. I just absolutely love communities like this that are, passing around information to get more exposure on both ends of the circuit. So love what you're doing over there with this.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, that's really the goal of it is kind of desegmentizing. I know like with affiliate, there's lots of networks, there's lots of agencies, partners, brands, kind of want to make sure there's sort of that singular place where you can go to and know for sure that when you're reaching out to a partner, it gets to the right person. That's kind
Hmm.
of what I'm trying to do here. I went to Affiliate Summit, which we may talk to you about later, but one of the questions that keeps coming up is what's the best way to reach out to a brand? What's the best way to reach out to a publisher? That's kind of what the problem I'm looking at and saying to myself, okay, how can I make Pubrecruiter that kind of solution for the affiliate channel where, brands or partners really want to use that platform?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've been working with a lot of CRMs slash recruitment tools like uh, Media Rails and Grovia over the years, and everything kind of either goes out of date because they don't keep updating the database, or something falls behind, like in technology, and it just stops working. But if you've got a platform that isn't necessarily, uh, you know, built to stay with the times, that's like the recipe for disaster, and where it ends eventually. But I love what you're doing here. Self-service, like, fill it out. Your information is up to date so that people can find you. But one of those really interesting portions of using tools like this is not abusing it for automation. Like, it was really easy for me to grind down a list of target affiliates with Grovia and try to batch and blast an email out to all of them about the brand that I was working with. And that really never turned out to be a good solution or response rate, if you will. So what are some of those best practices you see as like using your tool, but also like doing a little bit of personalization after you find the right contact?
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head there. I mean, that's the key focus of what I'm trying to build is like I want to make Pubrecruiter the destination to reach the person, but also make sure that the brands are reputable as well, so that when it does reach, the publication, that they know that they have marketing spend or they have affiliate performance behind their reputation. So
Hmm.
I know that's important for the publisher side. I've heard them say that themselves. So really, it's a solution that kind of will solve that on its own when it's restricted to certain brands, which it isn't now, but it will be eventually. I'm looking for other ways to approach these brands and the messaging that when a brand does reach out to a partner, that messaging is very authentic and concise, so that when the partner does get notified from Pubrecruiter, they know it's a good opportunity. That's really the key is that when partners see of that Pubrecruiter notification, they know it's a really good opportunity. It makes their job easier. It makes the brand's job easier, so they can, go out and play some baseball.
All right. So you can contact each other from within the platform.
That's no, well, that's not a function yet. I've considered
Okay,
that, but really it's the initial outreach. So it is strictly notification through the app, the Chrome extension, or the dashboard, and then also it goes to their email. So whatever
great.
the proper email is that you sign up, that's the one that you'll see within the dashboard, and that's what the partners will see as well.
Fantastic. Okay. And it looks like Maria's still interested in this. Is it only for the finance vertical? Pretty sure it isn't. Tell us what vertical it is for.
Well, I have a lot of experience within the finance vertical, but it's open to the whole affiliate channel. So anyone who really has touched affiliate tracking, that's the goal, is kind of getting them within the platform. Typically, they should have some performance or a good audience. When you're a brand that signs up, you do get basic metrics. So you'll see, let's say upsell it, for example, you'll see how many, traffic they get through similar web. All the data is from similar web. So you'll see like
Wow.
100K viewers or something along those lines. Just adding that validity to these affiliate partners, you kind of see what they bring to the table.
Awesome. And so you're pulling in data from SimilarWeb, you getting like domain authority and what their capabilities are. That's awesome. Super helpful, especially on my end. Like trying to find potential in affiliates can be really difficult, but seeing what a domain authority is and what traffic capabilities are super helpful. So that's a great feature there.
Yeah.
So on the lines of keeping it personal, what's been working for you? You're still an active recruitment specialist for the company you're working for. Um, I love this topic so much. Anything to improve my response rate on emails for the clients I'm working for is always helpful. What's working for you right now?
Yeah, that's the great question. And for me, I started way back when I worked for an affiliate network, recruiting partners. I kind of did a lot of trial and error, and that's kind of where a lot of my inspiration comes to Pub Recruiter.
Hmm.
But I think it's a great topic. Really, so when you're starting out young, you're thinking, okay, let me just pitch this brand and use as many words as possible, highlight all this information, and then show it to the partner. That doesn't work.
Hmm.
So really, what it works for the partner is let's make a deal. This goes back when I worked as a pawnbroker back in the day. How
All
do we
right.
kind of bridge the gap between two people? You're actually talking to somebody in a sense. So really being concise, maybe 1 to 2 sentences. Um, if you're a network professional, if you're working for an affiliate network, maybe recruiting partners, highlight the top brands that work with your affiliate network. You work with, let's say, Acorns, um, I'm thinking of another U.S. bank, and then just really small bank that no one's ever heard of. Kind of throw that in there.
Okay.
Uh, so it's kind of like adding these different brands of different magnitudes. One might stick, but showcasing this unique brand kind of adds that additional, I want to say, validity to the email.
Okay.
But you want to be concise. I mean, that's the real end goal here. 1 to 2 sentences, because you're reaching someone who's very busy, gets a ton of emails. Um, that's really what Pubrecruiter is. Literally 1 to 2 emails. I highlight what the brand is, their vertical, if they've done business before, what they're interested in, and that's it. Um,
Great.
Really just getting in, getting out, because they're busy, and you're busy as well. You want to give that thought that you're busy as well, hunting different opportunities. Um, you want to make it work for both sides.
Hmm.
And the partner knows that. They know what works for them. They have a list perhaps of already current working partners and brands that they've worked with. So if you're approaching as a new opportunity, you want to maybe compare yourself or showcase already working promotions or content pieces that they can best. Maybe it'll cost more, but you just want to be concise as possible.
Yeah. Great points in there. I always say that long emails are going to be the death of you if you're trying to recruit affiliates. So making it over 5 sentences long is going to dramatically drop your response rate. So be concise, get to the point. One of my favorite newest tactics I learned from Patty McGill not too long ago, who like opened his email with a cat references and like just getting my attention, just playing around, being goofy, and like using your own personality is has been extremely helpful for me to get responses. Playing around with you got to excite them a little bit in some kind of
Exactly.
capacity so you can elicit a response from some sort. So great points in there. Now being that you get a hold of them and now you got them into your program, uh, let's talk about partnership tactics. Like, what's been working for you here? Like, is your mode to like you got a hold of a really nice affiliate? Are you trying to get them on a call? And if you are, do you continue to like have some kind of cadence with them in the future?
Yeah, great question. I think the affiliate partnership again goes 2 ways, and you got to look at it, what's working for them, because they're looking at you and they're looking at other brands potentially, and there are possibly better opportunities for them.
Hmm.
So the key when you're looking for a new partnership is to test. Looking for that initial test opportunity. Um, Find it however it may be. You want to be as specific as possible. You want to be a part of, let's say, a gifting article, a listicle that has worked. You looked up the SEO perhaps, or the ranking on the page. You want to be a part of that. So that might cost initial upfront spend. So you might want to inquire about that, see how much it is. If that works, you want to test it out, see if it works. If it doesn't, move on to the next opportunity.
Hmm.
You want to be as agile as possible because the affiliate channel is about working partnerships. It's not about partnerships that don't that don't work. So testing is a huge thing, and you want to test with the right guys. That's
Okay.
sort of what Pubrecruiter helps with, but you do want to test efficiently. You want to pick and choose wisely, so you don't bleed your channel dry. Um,
For sure.
but but yeah, testing is super important because you might find one opportunity that could turn around your whole affiliate program. I have seen it before, or I have seen many programs be too reliant on a singular partner, and it just never ends well. So
Oh, so true. Like diversifying your portfolio of affiliates is extremely important, and it just emphasizes the necessity of recruitment to continue to recruit, no matter how good your program is. Don't just chill out. Like you can't chill out as an affiliate manager, or you are going to lose somebody. um, I like to say, my top 10 affiliates, I'm trying to get on a phone call with them once a month, at least once a quarter, to check in on them and see how they're doing and seeing what else I can do to provide help and assistance for them to be better. But I don't know if you follow that same cadence. It might be a little bit more difficult when you're working as an agency or consulting as well, because time's precious throughout the day. But if you have somebody internally that can handle those calls, it's a good practice to have.
Yeah, I agree, and I think I have some similar cadences to that. I have contacts at different personal finance brands that I keep in touch with. For me, it's more personal, as you mentioned. We talked about baseball earlier, the Giants, the Phillies, but several other partners. I'll kind of more so relate to them on a personal level,
Hmm.
because this whole channel and this whole industry is really about relationships, growing those. We might not be at the same job at X point than the Y point, but usually if you're in the affiliate channel, you stay within it because it's a unique opportunity. It's a unique career, because I think it goes back to because you pay on performance.
Hmm.
I think that's really the driver for a lot of interest in the channel. Because of that, it's much more efficient and easier to approach seniors and get promoted, because it's very easy to show performance.
Oh, very true. Now, going back to you making that point on like personally, like having that kind of connection and us talking baseball, like that's going to go in my notes for Todd. Like, I have my own personal CRM where I keep track of all of my relationships, and little notes like that go a long way because every time I get on a phone call, if I get on my next call with Todd 2 years from now, I'm gonna have that little note about he's a Phillies fan. I can make fun of how bad his team is, or
Yeah.
uh, and bust his chops there. So, really great point highlighting, the use of a CRM is extraordinarily important as an affiliate manager. And every company that you work with, you should be essentially taking the affiliates that you've been working with and have them in your own personal database for the future. Super valuable as you continue to grow in this industry and work your way up, whatever your journey may be. Um, Arun says, I want to try this tool. If it's worth it, I'm ready to write a review about it on my group. Fantastic.
Wow.
Great.
Thanks,
Uh,
Arun.
Arun, that would be wonderful. I'm sure Todd can reciprocate with something outside of money. It's a free product right now, but in the future, that might be great real estate when he does end up monetizing it and building his own affiliate program for it. So good on you. Jump in there, pubrecruiter.com. Check it out. All right, let's transition a little bit to where you just were going to affiliate summit, and I heard you went. Is that right? But it was short lived.
Yeah, I went for a couple hours. I don't want to say I went in and went out, but I did check out the meat market. When you go to these affiliate summits, 1 out of 3 I find to be very, very useful. This wasn't one of those 3, unfortunately. But I did attend a couple of content commerce sessions, which I found to be informative, certainly as a brand manager, as the operator of Pubrecruiter. for me, the meat market always has different vendors, not particularly related to the traditional affiliate channel. There's usually some interesting ones that probably won't work for me. So, but it might work for someone else. For me, I've been to multiple affiliate summits. I don't like traveling too much to New York City. I'm not
Me
far
neither.
away from New York, but I prefer the Vegas one, but it is a far traveling place for
Yeah.
me.
I
But,
I love me some Vegas. I try to stay away from the New York City one. It is a long journey, and I think most of my friends know my feelings on New York City in general. So, um, but how'd you end up going there? So it was short lived, but I heard about how you got that ticket. How'd you get that ticket?
yeah, so I belong to the PMA. So
PMA.
they give a free pass essentially for myself. So I did attend. Certainly worth it. I mean, even the 2 hours or so that I was there, possibly more more hours, but I did find it, even that short amount of time is worth investing in it, because you still might find that opportunity that could change your affiliate program. There's also just a good amount of people there that are good people, that know the industry really well. I met you there a couple of years ago. So,
Yep.
there's always people there worthy of a good conversation. You just have to book in advance. I want to say, use the app. You do get a lot of requests through the app that just make no sense. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, uh,
And even if you don't go to the conference, the PMA is going to give you that free ticket to Affiliate Summit West, Affiliate Summit East. Uh, Sign up, take the ticket, and then just use the app for networking. You can go out there and have some really good campaigns showcasing what your product is or to join your affiliate program. You don't even necessarily go to the conference, but you can utilize their app. I've had incredible success gaining a ton of meetings through their app every single session. Just utilize it. And the PMA.org, fantastic community, but they also give tickets to conferences away for free because they get these tickets and it comes with your membership. Membership's pretty cheap. What are you paying, Todd? Like $200?
exactly. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
And
cheap, and it pays for itself every single year that I continue to be a member of this organization. So, absolutely love it. Um, Now, conference life. I like to say every conference that I go to and I network, I like to make uh, 10 new acquaintances. Where these are people that I'm shaking hands with for the first time and saying hi to, and then I make one really lifetime friend. And that's most likely somebody that I was an acquaintance with before, but I really got to have more intimate conversation with them, and they become lifetime friends. And we're getting close to that status here, Todd.
oh
We're
yeah,
getting into
absolutely.
that
We're
friends
BFF.
realm. But I always like having that in mind. Do you have anything in mind when you're going to conference, like as some kind of set goal?
Yeah, I mean, I think the goal is really to find the unique partners that you've never heard of before that have that
Mm,
value. And that goes with my experience working in personal finance. There's always these fintech apps, that's what we call them, that just have like these really unique, business propositions. Like Acorns, you save that extra penny and it goes into your stock portfolio.
yeah.
What is an affiliate you never heard of that just kind of, you know, intrigues you in a sense that could be that partner that drives performance? And they'll likely show up at these conferences, likely not talking to too many people. They're a brand new opportunity. So you really want to be a part of that. Kind of keep an eye out for those kind of the partners. That's one aspect. I think for me, meeting with current partners, whether it's here working at Pubrecruiter or if I'm working brand directly
Hmm.
as a job, you want to meet with your current partners, usually the affiliate space. You're not really talking to them directly as much, so the affiliate summit is a good place to meet. That's another aspect.
Great points. And for those of you that go to conferences and know the value of them, um, they can be absolutely great, but they can also be expensive. Like it can be a tough route. And if you want to go get that education, but you don't want to pay for an entire trip for tickets, hotels, go to performancemarketingmanager.com and take my online course. Teaches everything you need to know about running an affiliate program and much more. Everything that I have learned over the past 13 years about affiliate marketing, partnership marketing, and best practices, I pounded into this course, and it comes with a community as well. So you can join in and get a bunch of other affiliate managers hanging out and um, helping. So moving on from that sponsor of the day, I've got a long time listener, a great guest, Wade Tonkin, industry legend. How large is a publisher base in your tool currently? Great question, Wade.
Great question. I appreciate Wade. I know who you are, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, I do, but the publisher base is modest, I want to say, but also there are several hidden partners in the platform. So what you see there is a decent amount, but there's also several that have chosen not to keep their profile active or not active, visible. So I can recommend those if you join the platform as a brand. You still get access to those, and it's free to join. So the publisher group is going to be growing from here on out. That's kind of the message. And as I mentioned to Dustin earlier, it could just be about one partner that turns your whole affiliate program around, or that
Hmm.
increased performance that you want to show your stakeholders. They're always never happy. If you're working as a brand manager, they're almost always looking for performance increases, whether it's week over week or month over month. That's the kind of tool I want it to be, is to kind of help brand managers like Wade or whoever it may be, to lessen their plate in a sense, so that they can focus in on their current partners, or work with these new partners that I helped bring to the table.
For sure. Wade is Uh, he has a history of being the nicest guy in this industry, and I don't say that lightly. I really believe it. And Wade is always giving his time to companies just like yours that are early on, and he wants to give that feedback to make it a better tool for the future. He's done it with a ton of companies. Wade, thanks for jumping in and saying hi. Appreciate you. Switching gears a little bit, marketing trends. What are you seeing out there that's working? I know you like this topic and wanted to talk about it. So, what have you got?
Yeah, I mean, for me, when I look at new partnerships, I keep an eye out for new publishers in the space, obviously being Pub Recruiter. I try to find new trends and new potential partners in the space. You do see a lot of influencer based affiliates. So that's something I'm kind of looking into. I'm not fully committed to the influencer channel quite yet. I just think that it's more so upfront spend versus what really drives the affiliate channel, which is performance.
Hmm.
So I'm not against it, but I think a lot of stakeholders want that influencer slash affiliate hybrid kind of thing, where um, they're looking for those new partners in the influencer space. Um,
Yeah, and
so
I
I,
think the industry is moving towards that, right? Like influencers uh, drank this Kool Aid that they can only take on sponsorships uh, years back, and I think they're evolving into a more hybrid state, and I have some really big influencers with hundreds of thousands of followers and subscribers that are working off a strictly CPA basis still. Like they know the value, and they ask for an increase in CPA, of course, which I don't give to hybrids. They get the base level or even less. But I want skin in the game with those influencers, and I think that industry is coming around finally.
Yeah, well, that would be great because I think they have a lot of power in introducing new products, and I think that
Yes.
adds a lot of value to the affiliate channel. I think that's where influencers need to have focus on, because you're looking at TikTok and you're seeing a very blatant sponsored ad, and it doesn't have anything to do with the influencer. It could be the worst thing you've ever paid for. The
Mm,
ROI would be dreadful, as
yeah.
opposed to a performance-based listicle or something like that. Uh, and you're based on that as affiliate managers, and so it's certainly an educational aspect. I would agree to that. I think a lot of influencers do not know affiliate, and a lot of stakeholders don't know affiliate. Um,
Hmm.
I think the main push for me that always seems to work is that you're paying for performance. So it's no money out of their pockets until there's a sale. And that to me is like the best like thing you can say to like a stakeholder, because like when you're paying for paid search, for example, it can you can have a click and you're paying $20 for it,
Hmm.
but it never ends up as a sale. You're gonna spend a lot of money on that, or social ads as well. So Facebook, I've heard, is not doing as well, or Meta, I should say.
Meta, yeah. X is going to be just fine though. Wade says there are some affiliates out there who would argue otherwise. Well, uh, yeah, everybody's don't make Wade an enemy. Like, don't bite the hand that feeds you as an affiliate. You need to make friends in this industry, and if you're going to do things that are a little black hat or even gray hat area, be transparent about it, or else Wade's going to find you and take away your commissions. Um, awesome. Last thing I want to thank is defending your posts. I trolled through your LinkedIn and I found something. I want you to defend yourself. Hot take about a massive layoff round going on. If it's happening to you, it's a darn good chance it'll happen to you again. Protect yourself and become the stakeholder, not the stakeholder. I love it.
Yeah,
Start a business or specialized in your industry. Defend your post here, man. What are you trying to say?
yeah. I mean, I totally agree with it. Still, it's something that drives me every day. I think it just goes with experience. Not everyone's like Wade, who has been with the said company for a while,
Hmm.
but I think when you're starting anew, whether you're young in this economic climate or whether you're very experienced, I think starting a business is sort of a way to protect yourself. Um, and you have experience. A lot of people are more afraid to start a business because they might not have anything to offer, or
Hmm.
it's a big leap in a sense. For me, you don't have any control when you're working for someone else. So being an entrepreneur or starting something on the side is a way to kind of keep yourself safe. It doesn't work for everybody. Obviously, you need to take that risk. But it's a risk worth taking. I've started multiple businesses that have not worked, but I still believe in that because
Same boat. Yeah.
I've worked at agencies that where I started, and then the COVID economy happened, and got let go. You never control these things, so you want to put yourself in a position to control your future.
Excellent. Well said. Building your own brand for yourself, and going out there and trying something to be a game changer is something I'm striving to do, if you will. And um, entrepreneurship isn't for everybody. Like some people will go and go after that gold watch. Wade's been with oh, fanatics for I don't know 15 plus years. I think you said, but he's got a constant paycheck. There's real merit in stability like that. But that's not my lifestyle. That's not your lifestyle. Like we're out there dreaming and coming up with new products and trying to push that envelope there. And uh, if that is you as well, like start today. If you don't like your status quo of having a consistent job or where you're working, go out and try to build something for yourself. Love that message that you're spreading around there. Thanks for sharing there, Todd.
Yeah, I appreciate
Um,
it.
yeah, you got it. All right. Well, as we wind down, my guest next week is going to be Wesley Wheaton and Tricky Ricky McGinnis there coming in and joining me. If you would like to be a guest just like Todd, hit this QR code right here or go to dustinhouse.com/nerd and give me your best pitch for why you want to be in the Nerdatorium with me. Lastly, if you would like a free 15-minute call with me, go to dustinhouse.com/explore and let's hang out. Todd, really appreciate you being here, buddy. Any last words before we go?
Yeah, no, I think thanks for having me, Dustin. It was great chatting with you, and fellow nerd, just keep grinding, finding new opportunities within the channel for yourself, for the brand you're working with, or if you're a publisher, have an open mind on new partnerships.
Open mind. Great message. Great way to finish that out. All right, folks. We'll see you out there. Take care.